we're celebrating. Not cool. I used to love these pinwheels when I was a kid, and I don't have anything to decorate my apartment with in patriotic colors. I just realized that, and since I'm probably moving during 4th of July week, that was the update. So, give me more in a minute. I need something to decorate my yard. I'm like a lopsided pinwheel, right? It blows better this way. So, drink of the day, not sponsored. Lipton peach tea. Nice little thing for me to drink right now. Not sponsored, but I don't know why not. Come on. Hashtag sponsor her. Hashtag Lipton tea. Art of Abandonment Avengers. Avengers. No, Art of Abandonment Avengers. Even Art Abandonment Adventures, go by AAA. So sometimes I'll be on live streams and you'll see them like AAA talking about me. And when I do AAA, I do triple and then do three A's. That's how you know it's AAA and not AAA. Alright, what is the other one? AA. So no, I do AAA. So I'm trying to get something out of my pocket here. Don't know what's in my pocket, so I'm trying to get it out so it doesn't keep distracting me. Okay. I guess that's what was distracting me. I have lost one of my headphones. I've lost one of my earbuds, and I'm going with one. I hear better on my left ear, so it's good. It was the right one that left me. If you don't know back, it's going on 7 or 8 years ago. I had a shunt placed in my ear. Now, when I say shunt, people went, "Oh, you had tubes." No, I had a shunt, very similar to a person who gets a shunt to drain water from their brain and puts in their spinal cord, and it'll go down here and it'll drain out into their body. Mine drains the fluids out of my actual inner how there's a little chamber. Should only have one drop. Mine overproduces, so they go in and they put the shunt so it'll drain out. So one time surgery. They do in extreme cases of Meniere's, which that's me. It's the reason the chair is better than the walking because I sometimes go vertigo. I've been doing really good lately, but sometimes even in the chair, with my hands, I'm getting myself dizzy. So having the chair, I can do some walking is a good thing. So there's that. My little decoration for my apartment. Isn't that pretty? I'm just in a good mood. I got into one. So it's been a crazy day. I don't know exactly who my caregiver is going to be. There's a possibility of three. One, my brother referred to me, and the other two were already in the process of being called back. And they didn't want me to get my hopes up. So they told me to tell her that to hold on, it might happen. They would wait and see because they've already in the process of hiring. So she said, okay, whichever way it goes, let them have a number and maybe I can get hired on here in Lexington. Like, yeah, and maybe that'll work. So anyhow, it's been a crazy day. I went, hey, 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 you, how is you doing today? Did you get the news? We're celebrating having an aide, an attendant, a caregiver. Someone can start next week. What does that mean? I'm getting ready to move soon. I'm getting ready to move soon. I'm getting ready to move soon. Move to my apartment. I'm getting ready to move soon. I'm getting ready to move soon. Got the keys. I got the A's. Into the apartment I go. Here's the news I found. I need to go to the grocery store. Isn't that true? Look at this. Every day, Lipton Tea, you're on here. Why aren't you sponsoring her? Hashtag sponsor her. Hashtag Art of Abandonment Adventures Lipton Tea. We'll flip it and do it the other way. Or hashtag Lipton Tea Art of Abandonment Adventures. Come on, why don't you sponsor her? I mean, right now, a couple of cases a month at least, that covers all the times that I drink it. And then as I grow bigger, like more cases, and I can even give out cases. You know what I'm saying? I am so excited, Foxy. I have been running up and down the hall literally for the last hour and a half. I walked the hall one way with no setting, one way back with only the one set. So that was the furthest I've gone, but I was on adrenaline, and all of a sudden the person pushing her goes, take a deep breath and pick up your feet. And I was like, getting ready, I was dragging my foot, my right foot. And I was like, oh, okay. And then going back, she's like, take a deep breath, pick up your feet. And I was like doing the same thing. I get overexcited. I don't walk right. I don't know why, but I shouldn't have done this. This is going to be annoying for me today because I need something in my hands. So maybe I'll put this in my hands and have something to squeeze, even though it's not squeezable. It's a good, um, that's what I need, I think. I don't have ADD, but I do need something to keep in my hands, keep them busy. And so this is about the right weight. So this is working. So anyhow, yeah, I got the A's, 1 of 3. One is a live-in that my brother recommended. We're holding on to that. And the other 2 had already started the process of being their background checks and all that going on. So the chances are by next week, it only takes them 2 days. She was going to make sure they had applied this morning. She's talking to him this afternoon and will let me talk to him. They have already applied. She's already checked their background, already done a criminal check, go through the hiring process, and they're done. And that just puts them that much closer. They'll do the official interview hopefully today and make sure that they'll be a good fit with me. And then, then the move could happen. So I'm pretty ecstatic. I mean, getting to live on my own, setting my own life schedule. Yes, I have an aide there, and they can drive me to town. I don't have to be caught in my apartment. If I want to drive and do things, I'll find out what limitations are. If I want to go do something in town or whatever, um, I still will probably walk my to my Dollar General store, which means I'll be using my chair just so I can walk some. Thank you, thank you. If you don't know what's going on, they have this thing called snack shorts or short snacks, and it's through Bitcoin, and it runs through the 7th. So I'm gonna post another one, then it's two more today, and basically they're gonna take and pick winners for the different candies, and so I thought my favorite candy is rock candy. Those are rock smiles. It is a perfect candy for me. I don't think I'll ever eat them because I'll be a prize of joy. It'd be awesome to win a mixed match. I think it's in Smiles or something, Mouse Smiles, I think. But it's Mouse McKenna. He's probably the closest to myself in the whole thing. You can turn that back up, honey.
Get to eat, not to watch TV.
Okay. All right. So anyhow, so that's going on, and I just, if you see the shorts, I've gotten three of those shorts up, and I have one short that is actually the most viewed video on all my channels. It's the biggest one ever, and it's a short that I did. It's called "The First 5 Hours of Snow in Lexington" outside my window. And believe it or not, it got the most number of hits. I had like, I think there's been 285 or 290 views of that one bit short. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm taking my video, shrinking it, playing the music. So in that 30-second short, you're seeing a whole series. And yeah, it's not the perfect way it comes in, but it does draw you to the channel. Thank you. I have really felt good about what I'm doing lately. I really have. Um, I'm getting more of the stuff that I like done. I have a crate, like a gigantic crate of art ready to abandon. I got a box worth of art ready to abandon. I've got bags of art my dad's ready to abandon. I have a big crate at my brother's house ready to abandon. So I'm looking at probably 300 pieces of art that is just waiting to be abandoned. And there's one where the video is all it has to do is the pieces be dropped, and then I can put the abandonment video up because I've filmed the pictures. I just don't have them abandoned. And I don't want to put the abandoned video up until I have those. It's kind of fun. You all never know where I'm at in my abandonment, and so that's I love doing places and different things. So I know once I get to Georgetown, that area is going to be hit quicker than anybody's ever seen. Half the people in my new city will have a piece of art in their hands. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. Is there pieces that you're seeing that are just blowing your mind? Um, I just really have gotten into getting some of the nicer pieces done. Um, I forgot to take pictures of a big project, and I told my dad, don't let anybody have art until I see what's in his apartment. Some of it's mine, and some of it isn't, and I got to see what he's got and take pictures of some of it. I forgot to get pictures. I got five whole series that I forgot to get pictures for, so I've got to do that. And yeah, so it's the way I do things. So the question I have, guys, what is something you do that is unique? Is there something that you like to do that makes your day every day time you do it? That was something on Nick Smiles. They want Miles Smiles is something that you do that makes you smile. And I put on there giving art away, being able to even make art. What I put is my song that DJ Tuner composed for my pieces. I'm gonna put. I know what I'm gonna put for the next couple of these. Next, not Miles McKenna. If you haven't watched Miles McKenna, he is exactly of all the people. He's in the community that I am in general. Not exactly, but we're in a particular community together. And support is something that's kind of cool. So I love being able to do videos on his channel. It's been really cool. So, question of the day: should I do the housewarming party as a live stream, or do a separate housewarming party for the live stream? That is the question of the day. Should I do the housewarming when everything's going on with other people, or should I just do a housewarming tour where I can spend like an hour with you guys and no one else? Which one do you think would be the best way of doing it? That smelled delicious, Mel. That smelled delicious.
Actually, fun.
I know it's like real Mexican, it's not fake stuff. Oh, it smells so good. He was eating Mexican and it was just like, oh, with real tortillas. Oh my God, it looks so good. I think I'm getting a sandwich or something tonight. No, I'm getting lasagna. I remember I'm getting lasagna. So I've been doing these videos this time of the day, just because it's an easier time for me to get in here and do them without having people around me. I've been trying to do two, but two just isn't working. So if I do a real early morning, I'm not trying to do an afternoon or late evening. Usually something comes up. Now here comes craziness. I might be missing a few live streams starting today, starting tomorrow, because we're gonna have to start moving my stuff. Ooh, oh, Foxy, that sounds good. Maybe when we have the meetup, we can get a cabin and we can all make our special dishes. Mine are desserts. I'm a, like the dessert person. I can't promise you what dessert I'm going to have. It just happens. Sometimes when I go to make fudge, I make brownies, and sometimes I go make brownies, I make fudge, and sometimes I make pies that turn into cake, and sometimes cakes that turn into pies. It's all good. You just don't know how the end result. So I never tell you, I'm going to be making chocolate fudge. I'll just say I'm making something with chocolate. It's either fudge or brownie or cookie. But chocolate is really, it's the same recipe. It just never comes out the same. I think it's an altitude thing. So yeah, definitely have to do a cooking at the cabin on the meetup. And I did think that might be a cool way of doing it is if we did do a meetup at a cabin or at one of those inexpensive places. If we could afford it, maybe we could do meetups. Like I can't where the little cabins are that they would go to every once in a while. Um, Big Joe Maria's World, the cabins, the small one bedroom cabins. Maybe that or rent an actual big cabin. So and be doing it. See, that works. I cook the sweets, you cook the savory, and we would have a meal for everyone at the meetup. Since there's probably going to be able to be a few people. Um, yeah, we will. I guess the planning will be going on really soon. Um, since all the updates that happened today, be prepared for me to give a tentative date. We'll have to decide if we're going if we're going to do a cabin or if we're going to just our own spaces. In our own spaces, I set the date whenever I can get a thing. And if we're doing a cabin, I have to find a cabin. October is not a good time because that's peak season. Middle to end of September is a good time. It's not complete fall season, but some will be half terming, especially if cold is hit early. And if you reserve it now, it's going to be less expensive. Tell you what, it's almost become. I seen a thing where never too late. You have a cottage in Pigeon Forge. Now I'm more jealous than ever. I guess we know where we're gonna get the cooking. I did not know you had a condo in Pigeon Forge. That just shocked me out. Well, there you go. With the cooking, we got Foxwell for the cooking. So cool. You have a condo, you have a place to stay. So we'll probably get just another. Um, I don't know how many other people are coming. So we will probably get just an apartment in Pigeon Forge, or not an apartment, but a um, motel. Oh wow! I like. I don't know if it's how it is now, but as you're going out Pigeon Forge to Gatlinburg, right on the right side, there's one less motel. And I've been staying there for several years. And the last time I went, they kind of upset me. We ended up staying at another hotel that was not fit for anybody. I wouldn't have stayed in it if I ever go back again. Um, But I always want to try out one of the others, but they're always booked. So that's the reason I gotta have it, set the date and get in the place. Get a place and set the date. And so the second, or the third week of September is looking like the dime. Because I do want to explore in the full time. I'm in a wheelchair. I don't want to go in hard time. Um, there's a lot of stuff that is hard to do if you're having to overwork yourself in a wheelchair. And I will be in a manual chair. So something to keep in mind with me is that since I'm in a manual chair, I have to watch how I go. So guys, this has been an interesting combo. Wasn't gonna be on here very long. I have a couple of things to do in my room. Not packing, but just meditating, getting my thoughts together, get the calls done that I need to get done. Oh wow! Now, do you rent your condo, Foxy Love? Do you rent it or what when you're not there? That would be a great place to have a condo, especially if you can rent it. Wow. I would say you can make some money. I have to remember that if you are renting it and get you up for another time. Not saying, okay, well, that's fine. You don't have to stay. I shouldn't pressure you, but that's cool that you got a condo since the 80s. All right, so, well, I am going to jump off here. Sorry about asking you something private. I appreciate. Sorry about that. Guys, it is great having you all on here and on board. We will be doing the meetup probably the second or third week of September, depending on how quick I can get a hotel room scheduled. And until then, I'm going to call it a night, jump off of here, go make a few quick phone calls, and get ready to eat dinner and hang out with some of my friends here before I'm not going to be here any longer. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time of the day, either in the morning or at night. Whenever it is, I'll see you and we'll discuss, let you know what new stuff has occurred, what hasn't occurred. It's just funny that when you're trying to talk to people, things have been going kind of crazy today. You too, Foxy. You have a good night. And you know what I say? Stay safe. Keep, keep being sweet and kind to everyone. And as always, happy abandoning. Good night. All right, come on in.